So if you're watching this video, you might be wondering, hey, what happened to the rest of the series? Well, here's the thing. We had some more technical issues this time, and I've only just gone back over the recording and found out that the game's audio did not record for most of our recording session. So it's almost 3 hours of footage that's completely unusable because there's no game audio. Normally, I would say we would just go back and re-record it. But the ending of this game is so boring and finicky and just abysmal to play. And I don't want to do that. What you're seeing here is a sped up version of the final chapter of the game. You'll notice that I'm going to the same area over and over and over again. And that's because the last chapter of the game has you going to every single area more than once, mostly to learn information that makes no sense unless you've played the previous games. Most of the story up to this point was fairly self-contained, and now it's bringing up a bunch of characters that are from, I think, King's Quest V? So not even the previous game in the series. King's Quest 4 or 5. So it's not only tedious to play through, but it makes absolutely no sense to me as somebody who has barely played the rest of the King's Quest series, and I just don't want to have to do it again. So unfortunately, this is another game where we're going to have to just kind of sweep the ending under the rug. I apologize to anybody who wanted to see us complete this game, but it's not worth it to re-record everything. What I will do is include some audio of us talking about our thoughts wrapping up the game while we were watching the credits.
So, final thoughts on King's Quest VII.
The art style was very good, I think.
Agreed.
Oh my god.
You got an cat.
Yeah, she jumped up on the desk and did not think any further ahead than that. She was like, okay, what do I do from here? And then fell down, and I had to catch her. Yes, the art style was very good. I think, the art style and the animation was good when it was working properly, but I feel like if if I had been playing this game, back when it came out, the animation working properly would not have been an issue.
Yeah. Almost definitely. But...
Other than that, it was really annoying.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
A lot of the jokes haven't really aged well, I think, and not in like an offensive way, more in like a this doesn't make any sense to me as a modern person kind of way.
Yeah. I think it's more designed for kids than the other games, and it shows.
Yeah, definitely.
Certainly the art style and all the backgrounds and character designs were the best part of it.
I mean, there was that one part, like when you say that it was made for kids, there was that one part where the dog is talking about how like the count died and then his or was beheaded and was cursed to look for his head, and his wife died of grief. And I didn't connect that the lady crying was the wife because I was like, oh, she's dead, and I didn't like connect that everybody in Ooga Booga is dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Now that's perfectly reasonable.
That's perfectly reasonable for an adult to think because, I am familiar with the fact that when people die in real life, they are gone forever.
People die when they are killed.
Yeah. But this is a children's game.
I think we would have, or you would have figured it out eventually. I
Yeah.
played this as a kid, and I remember most of it except for like the second half of chapter 5,
Hmm.
or the majority of chapter 5, because it sucks.
Just push that out of your mind.
Yeah. Well,
But
that
yeah,
was a
we actually get to do one of these, and it's not lost to time.
yeah, incredible, right?
Whereas the last time when we ended a game, it was just like, uh, third time's the charm, I guess.
It was. I'd say this is a better game than the Tex Murphy one.
Mm, I'd say uh, the quality is about the same.
Fair.
I would just say that the quality was in different places.
Very fair.
Because Tex Murphy was actually mostly funny, and most of the jokes actually held up.
Most. Most.
Most. Some of them definitely did not.
Yeah.
Anyway, um, we're going to play a definitely not comedy game, although it will probably still be funny. Uh, it's called Ripper.
Ripper.
Yeah,
This is
it's
news to
got
me, but
it's got an absolutely star-studded cast, and we've talked about playing it before.
um, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Okay. Well, uh,
Oh, this is the fucking Christopher Walken.
yeah, Christopher Walken's in it. Gimli from Lord of the Rings is in it.
Paul Giamatti's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of famous people in it for some reason. So yeah, look forward to that. I've got to find
Paying
a copy that will work.
I want to leave with a preview of where 25% of the game's entire budget went.
Yeah.
25% went to the actors.
Yeah.
So whew, this is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alley Cat Blues.